a bit of a lump, our subsoiler. In fact, we want to supersede it with something a bit smaller. Because it'd be alright if we were in a ring fence, but it's just like 4 metre wide, 5-legger. So anybody who wants a cheap subsoiler, she's for sale, 2,800 quid. Metal is 100%. Yeah, she's a good thing, but a big lump. Yeah, 2,800. Where I saw, well, it can't go this year though. It'll have to go back after this back end because I haven't replaced it with something else. But I suppose it can go. Yeah, it can go, to be fair. Soon go get something else. We had a real tiny 3 metre one, a 3.2 I think it was, and I don't know why I got offered good money and I flogged it, and I ended up with this. And some of these machines what I buy ought to really stay on farm, but just think of the profit. Oh, it's an animal. They make a real good job of these Spalding's legs. You know, they are a very, very good spreader, very, very good subsoiler. But Bash is taking some pulling. Oh, we aren't doing so bad actually. If I really work, I can get over 50, but we're at 44 litres an hour. 10% slip, so but it's quite gnarly here. It's quite gnarly landing just in these patches, so. With bloody our Ollie's hydraulics this morning. Anyway, we wiggled a few wires on potentiometers on arms and it came to life, so yeah, that bloody thing's playing up now. It's just never ending here, and you might think, oh Christ, get some new tractors bought, but they play up and all, don't they? And they're a fortune. I was just talking, well, Phil was talking to a good pal of ours and he's bought a second-hand John Deere, 200 horsepower I think. Second hand, 1,500 hours. I don't know how old it is, it won't be real old. 120 grand. Whew, it's a big chunk of money, isn't it? It's as though we've lost the control of all the knots. Yeah, it just takes some clawing back, doesn't it? There's a massive blanket of sterile brome come. And yeah, unbelievable how it's chitted and where it's come from. So hopefully we're going to have a real good kill. Well, it's volunteer barley, sterile brome and all sorts. There's a bit of black grass in among it. It isn't really mucky land this, but it was this year. And yeah, we're hoping put it in with oilseed rape, and the chemistry is a bit stronger than you'd put on your cereals in it. So we're hoping to give it a right good shecking again with what we can use. Try and clean it up a bit. But yeah, my ambition is to get to 2 ton of rate this time. I have to try and do everything right. I ain't a big lover of insecticides, but I'll tell you what, if they need it, they need it. And that needs changing. The law on the seed dressing, taking this bloody seed dressing off, this neonics is it, was madness, you know. We're taking one product off and then we're using Hallmark like it's going out of fashion, killing everything, you know. I don't know. Don't add up sometimes, the new rules and regulation, does it? Got overeating issues with the 630. She's had to go to Adrian and blow her out, so yeah, it's without bailing, she's sucked a lot of caffeine. And bumped the radiator up. With the 4 metre cultivator though, you can soon cover some bloody ground and all that. Look at that, that's a mess, isn't it? Hopefully Ollie will grind it up, and by the time it comes to drill it, a lot of it will sort of wizened up and sort of blended into the soil, so it won't bung our drill up. This field we're working up for oilseed rape, drains are running. You know, like it's quite bizarre at time of year. In middle of August, and drains are running. So it must be fairly wet under there, mustn't it? But he's making a fantastic job, is our Oliver. In fact, soon wants bloody drilling. Right, we're off combining now. If the weather will let us, look. Bloody dirty great shower up there, right? We're just in the spring barley, what the Avatar drill. Bloody hell, it's fantastic. In fact, it's fit. I didn't realise it was as far on as it is. I mean, tram lines are still a bit green. But yeah, the barley itself is very bold and all. Irina it is. Irina spring barley, which is just like a very, well, a bit dated, I think. A dated feed barley, what's done as proud like. So, but yeah, there's looking very, very promising. Like there's a lot of grain in here. So yeah, quite excited about getting in it. But it is starting to brackle down, look. It is starting to, in places, just fold over and ears are getting lower. So next opportunity, this week, hopefully back end of this week, we'll get it knocked over. Baled up. Yeah, it surprised me. I thought our spring barley was miles off, but yeah, that shocked me. On lighter soils, they're a little bit behind though. They're more like that tram line. But when by the time we get to them, they'll be ready probably. Yeah, there's a few patches like that what I've laid down, what it's growing. So it wants to be a fine day when we come to harvest it. You know, one of them real hot days when you get underneath it and it'll mop it up. We're getting there steadily. Bloody fit, is that bad? Disappointed with our skyfall wheat, especially in this field. Other two fields are alright. This one, yeah, it seems to be lacking. We're going to test it flat. He's doing okay, but I don't know. He did a lot better 2 years ago. It was a fantastic crop. But yeah, a lot of rubbish coming from. I don't know. Diesel she using? Litres an hour? Yeah. Where does it say that? We decided to plough this. We're going in with oilseed rape at end of week. We've decided to plough it because, I don't know, we had more brome, sterile brome one thing or another than we've ever had. So we're ploughing it down and having a clean start. It costs us a bit more, but we aren't using much fuel ploughing it anyway. 18%. 18 on stronger, 14 on 18 litres an hour and 14 on the stronger going. I think we'll drill it this way. No, we always drill it that way, but why not space it up a bit and change it, and we'll drill it this way. It's just on tick over how many revs? 1200 revs. Seems to have shrunk, I don't know why.
What, it was big?
I don't know, it just doesn't seem to as long as it used to be. Well, obviously it is, but hey, watch that hole in that dive. That manhole. It's making a good job. What we'll probably plan is we'll run over with power. He'll quickly run over with 4 metre power, and then probably Vardestead it. So hopefully by Friday, two or three fields of rape in. Got chemical ordered. I don't know, I can't remember what he said, but our agronomist said we're going to do a little bit different technology with herbicide this time. Not spend as much on residuals, and apparently there's a new contact come out what we can hit a lot of our broadleaf weeds and well, I don't know if it's for grass weeds, but broadleaf weed stuff. Bloody fodder bait is massive. Well, oh, cut bloody stuff. Not very clean, but look at that bloody fodder bait there. Be fodder bait for every more. If anybody local wants some, we've got far too much for what we want and our neighbours, so there's going to be some spare, so give us a shout. And this jam on is ideal for you sheepmen, you know, it's a bit softer. If you aren't chopping it, feeding it all, so give us a shout. Yeah, well, hopefully we'll have some out of the ground late October. I'd like get a first frost on it. Get a frost on it, and then it is warm going into heap, but without being chilled, if you know what I mean. God, it's a dumping on our farm, isn't it? Right, I'm off to a very, very good family friend's funeral now, so yeah, very, very good farmer. Sad loss to the area, really.